Hi everyone, Rainey with My Dream Boat Project, and today the magic is going to start. All this work cutting out these parts, now I get to start the process of putting them together. Woohoo! Right here I have my strong back. If you remember, throughout this whole process, this was my table going all the way down there. A table where I was cutting out all the pieces, so I took the top of it off. See that? Nothing there now. And it's just a frame for a strong back. So the first step that I need to do is the strong back needs to be level so I can build a boat and it comes out nice. So the way I'm going to do that, I've already started. I've connected a string from, basically what it is, I put a screw right here, which is in the middle of this board. Okay, this is 3 feet, so 1.5 feet. I put a screw right there. I took it out now, but I put a screw way down on the other end, way down over here in this screw. And I tightened the string all the way along to see where it was. And that's going to be basically the middle all the way along. Now I need to make a line. It's going to be a permanent line from there to there. But when I put the bulkheads on, okay, that's going to it's going to get on the string, and so it's not going to move. So what I'm going to do is make a little indentation every place right in the middle. So what I did was I took a chalk line, and I took a chalk line, connected it to the screw here, connected it to the screw there, did a little pinch, and it gave me a perfect chalk mark, like you can see right over here. You can see it right over there, right over there. So it gave me a perfect chalk mark right in the middle. Let me show you what that looks like. You get a chalk line, and when you snap it, you get a nice little chalk line just like this here. See, it has one over there and all the way over. So I did the chalk line. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut a little groove, put the screw back in on both sides, the screws back in on both sides, and I'm going to tie the string so it's going to be free, flowing from end to end. So now I'm going to have the perfect center. When I put the bulkheads up, I'll be able to get them perfect center. Then I'm going to measure everything to make sure it's all the right height. I want the front and back to be level and side to side level. So I'll do that with my level afterwards. So how I'm going to do this, okay, I don't have a router right now, so I'm thinking, how can I make little indentations? And I said, ooh, here's an idea. Why don't I just use this and make the indentation on the end? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and make an indentation right over here. I don't know if you can see this or not. Just one more on the end here where you can't see. Okay, so here's what I have so far. I've got the screw right in here with the string, and you can see I have the string nice and straight, and it goes through here so it's free moving. And I made the indentation here again so it's free moving. I know right where the center is, and you can see I got it going right underneath there. You see how I got the hole so it's not going to touch anything, and going down there. So I've already leveled everything this way here and that way there, so everything's on bubble. She's nice and level even if I move it around. I mean, there's some craters in the floor, but I know where to move it strategically so I can keep it nice and level. So the next step is I need to measure the distance between where the bulkheads are going to go, and I'm going to put some cross members over here. Wherever the bulkheads are going to go, I'm going to measure that with the plans and put those on. I actually bought the wood. It's in the back of the car right now. I'm going to take that out, measure it, put those on, and I'll show you what that looks like. And next step will be to put up the bulkheads and make sure they're nice and level. Okay, here we are. I've been working on this most of the afternoon. It's actually time for dinner, so I'm going to leave you for dinner. We're having a barbecue. Still a little bit of daylight, but let me show you what I did. You can see these boards here I put up. There's one that's sticking out, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the bulkheads are going to connect to those, and I have marked where they're going to go. So on this side, the bulkhead's going to go on this side. On this one, the bulkhead's going to go on this side, and the others, the bulkheads are going to go on this side. Oops, it's hard for me to do that on this side. And so in the next video, I'll be putting the bulkheads up on the strong back, and a couple of them are going to have to be braced. And I am going to put the 2 mounts on the back to hold up the transom. And we're going to have a frame. I'll be putting up the bulkheads and putting up the longitudinals in those slots. And it's funny, when you're doing all this, it's a lot of labor, a lot of time consuming, because you can run into little problems here and there and fixing them. So it doesn't look like much, but actually a lot of work went into doing this so far. So the strong back is now ready for the frame. It's level, it's straight, it has all the parts, everything to be able to connect to, and I'm excited. It's been a long stretch getting ready for this. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye now.